Alright guys, welcome back to Grid. Hope you guys are well, and another couple of weeks back to school, back to work for us all. I know church is now open on Sunday mornings, but obviously we're not meeting, and I don't think we will be for a while. So I'm just going to keep doing these weekly sort of Grid catch-ups with you. They're not going to be long, lots of them. Certainly today's quite quick. We're still working through Everyday Supernatural. Hopefully you've read page 61, 62 and 63, God's Power, Our Weakness, which is this whole chapter is about, obviously God has got power. Do we have power? No. Our power is from God. And hopefully you've read page 61, 62 and 63. And it's just Mike and Andy talking about a failure that they've had. They went into a shopping centre and wanted to pray for people and felt they should have a go. And both of them went and prayed for people, or offered to pray for people, didn't even get to the praying stage, and were just shut down and told no. And I've had times with my Christian walk as a youth leader when I've stepped out and gone, all right God, I'll do this, and it's fallen flat on its face. There's lots I can't tell you about because you may know people involved, but one year we took a big group to Solsweiler and were just overjoyed that all these people were coming to Solsweiler, and actually the week there was pretty horrendous. It was a really tough, difficult week, and it wasn't with any churches that you guys know, so this was like 15 odd years ago, and it was a really tough week, and it was highly stressful, and it was like, God, why have you done this? And actually we came home after that week going, we don't want to ever do Solsweiler like that again. It was hellish and it was tough. And the reality is that I look at other people and just think, wow, they've got it so together. You might look at me and think, wow, Andy, you've got it so together. Robin, she's got it so together. As your youth leaders, things are totally fine for us. We do amazing with God all the time. And guys, I just want to tell you, no way is that true. We struggle with things and find things really, really tough. And I know that at times I've sort of said things, and I know it to a number of you guys, and I've said, can I pray for this? I feel God saying this. And you're just like, oh, Andy, that's exactly what, how did you know that? And it's like, well, I knew that because of God. But I guarantee you guys, those one or two times when I do that and I say things to you, far outweighed with other times I've gone to people and gone, oh, can I pray about this? And they've just gone, what? That's not a problem. What are you talking about? What are you going on about, Andy? That's wrong. Where have you got that from? So I just, this whole chapter, I guess, I've now read most of it now, is all about the fact that we don't do it by ourselves. It's not down to us. It's down to God. It's God who shows his power, not us. And any words of prophecy that I may have, or any insightful things that I might say, or any talks that I might give and you might go, wow, that's amazing. That's not down to Andy Evers. That's down to God. And I recall one time at Solsweiler, about 11 o'clock at night, there was a conversation that took place, and I jumped in and basically spoke into this conversation and just said, do you know what someone had said was wrong, and it was all about self-esteem, and specifically around a group of girls and their self-esteem. And I was told the following morning by a couple of my youth, Andy, last night what you said was amazing. We sat in our tent and spoke about it for hours and hours, and one of the girls was like, Andy totally gets how women work. I assure you, I don't. Okay, that was given by God, and it's not about, oh, how amazing I am. None of it is about me. It's all about God, and God uses us when we open up and let him in. He will use you for things that I would never have thought someone would say, oh, Andy understands women really well. I don't, just ask Becca. But God gave me the words to speak in that time. But regularly I speak rubbish that isn't right, and God uses me. He wants to use you. We don't have to be a polished, perfect Christian. He uses in our weakness just as we are. So, next week we're going to be reading a section called The Worst of the Worst in the book, page 64 and page 65. So it's not long. Hopefully these short sort of quick readings you can do quite easily, and then hopefully these quick videos are working well. If you've got any feedback, please let us have it, or let Matt have it, or let Robin have it, and if there's other stuff you want us to talk about, let us know. Sweet. See. Oh, sorry, bit of a burp. Oops. I'll try and edit that out, maybe not. So yeah, we're reading Worst of the Worst, page 64, 65 next week. See you next Thursday. Have a good week. See you later. Bye.